Hello and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to use one of these, an external hard drive, to back up your files. Now, if you already know what one of these things are and you've used them before, then this video is not for you. In fact, I do have a video right up there where I explain how to do more advanced things with your hard drive, such as automatic syncing, mirroring, backing up your files like that, and all using a program that Microsoft gives you for free that most people don't even know about. But in this video, I'm going to be stepping you through how to use a hard drive, how to plug it up for the first time, and how to back up your files. This video is for those of you who are just now getting into computers, or you've just purchased a hard drive like this to back up your files and you're a little bit intimidated. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to back your files up using a hard drive, and I'm also going to be showing you what not to back up, because there are actually files that you don't need whenever you are copying and pasting things. So I'll be stepping you through that process. Thank you all for clicking on the video, and I hope that this video is helpful. Now in this video, I'm going to be using Windows 7. For most of you who are going to be backing up your computer, you're probably going to be using an older operating system, so that's why I chose Windows 7. Now all of these things that I'm going to be showing you have stayed the same since Windows XP all the way up to Windows 11. So if you are following along with a different operating system, that's perfectly fine. All these steps will work for you. So the first thing that I want you to do is go ahead and locate My Computer and open it up. On Windows XP and Windows 7, by default, it was on the desktop. Now, sometimes in Windows 8 builds, it was on the desktop, but moving forward into Windows 10 and Windows 11, they removed it from the desktop. So if you do not see the My Computer icon on the desktop, how you can get to it is to go to the folder icon, and then on the left hand side you will see the My Computer. Just click on that. Now inside of the My Computer, you will see different drive options. Most of the time you will see the C drive, which is your computer. Then you are going to see the D drive or the E drive, which is usually a DVD player or a CD reader. Now you will not see A or B because that typically is reserved for floppy disk. Now once you have your My Computer brought up, what I want you to do is go ahead and plug in your hard drive. When you plug it in, you're going to see another drive up here. You're going to be greeted with a window like this, and that will let you know that your drive is open. Now this window will not appear in Windows 10. It will actually appear in a little box in the top right corner. You'll have to enable it there and then open it up. But in older operating systems, the autoplay window that you see here will appear and you'll be able to open the folder up directly. So go ahead and click Open Folder to view files. When you do that, you're going to see a new window. You can just drag that over to the side, and that is your hard drive. Now at this point, you can just copy and paste or drag and drop any files that you want to back up. So for instance, I'm going to go into my music folder, and you can see my music files here. I could select every one of those, or I could just drag the whole folder over into my hard drive. And now you can see that all my files are saved there. Something that you want to watch out for, however, is something called shortcuts. For instance, this right here, if it has a little arrow down in the bottom left-hand corner of the icon, then it is a shortcut. And a shortcut does not actually save anything. It's just a link to something else. So whenever you copy something, you don't want to copy a shortcut. That's not backing up anything. If you actually want to back something up, you have to go to the specific folder that it's in. And as you can see here, with the shortcut, it says location and then tells you where to go. So if you follow that path out, you can see it's in the C drive, program files, and FreeCam 8. That is actually the location of that. Now, the reason why I explained that to you is because let's say that you want to copy all of your files from a directory over to the side. For instance, let's say that you want to copy all of your downloads by just dragging your downloads from the left-hand screen to your hard drive. Well, as you can see right there, it has that little arrow and it says it's a shortcut, and it says the location of that is somewhere else. So if you want to back up all of your downloads, what you need to do is actually go to the file itself. So I'm just deleting these right now since we don't need them. Go straight to your downloads, and then if you look up at your URL bar, you can see different names or different folders that file is inside of. And if you click the folder next to the downloads, in this example, the name of the computer is called John, then you'll be greeted with the other folders that are in that area. And you can drag and drop that folder over, and that will give you all of your files. And as you can see, this is actually a big file, and it's not a shortcut because it's copying files over. Now, the last thing that you want to do once you have all of your files copied over to your hard drive is eject the hard drive. Now, in previous versions of Windows, before Windows 10 and Windows 11, you actually needed to select the hard drive and eject it, otherwise you could damage the hard drive. Go down to the bottom right of the screen, right where it has that little arrow that says Show Hidden Icons. Click on that. It'll show you a list of icons that are running in the background. One of them is going to look like a little USB dongle with a check mark. Click on the check mark. It's going to come up with a list of everything that is attached to your computer. And you want to go down to the one that says the disk drive that you are currently using. For instance, we are using disk drive F to back up our files. So we're going to select Eject UDisk. Now, your backup may be something completely different as far as the name and the drive that you're using. So make sure that you double check which drive you're ejecting. Your hard drive that you've been dumping stuff into is going to vanish, and it's going to come up with a window that says you are free to remove your drive. And that is how you back up your files onto a hard drive. If this was helpful for you, please go ahead, give us a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel, and until next time, have a great rest of your day. And until next time, thank you all very much. Have a great rest of your day.